to the Fargo Civic Auditorium as we're getting ready for the Valley City Highliners, the upstart Highliners, if you will. They've won, what, 6 in a row coming into this contest tonight?
Well,
7 in a row.
Yeah, I think it's up to about 7, but boy, they were the team that everybody feared coming into this thing, and we found out those fears were realized because they've been an explosive, fun team to watch, and so has South been. It basically comes down, in terms of the scoring column, to 3 guys. Of course, you got the Terry brothers from Valley City, and you're looking at some of the action last night. Adam Dobmeyer then from South, who just had an electrifying performance with 37 points. This perhaps the highlight of the tournament right here. But he just put everything down. He's had 57 points in the tournament. He's even been blocking shots and doing everything else. Meanwhile, what can you say about Tyrone Terry, you see right there, and Wade Terry, his brother? They've combined, Dan, get this, 80 points, wow, 40 rebounds in 2 games. These guys are putting on a show.
Now, talking to both coaches, Bob Succo of the Highlanders, Mike Hendrickson of the Fargo South Bruins, both coaches said they're expecting to do a lot of transition. If they could go up and down the court all night long, that's what they choose to do.
Well, that's what they'd like to do, and you wonder, depth is going to play a factor in this one, because you talk about the big Showtime players in Wade Terry and Tyrone Terry. Those guys have played virtually every minute of this tournament. Don't forget they had to play 2 overtimes last night, and so we shall see who has the best, freshest legs come that 4th quarter.
But if you recall Rick Fletcher's interview last night after the contest, I don't know if it was Way or Tyrone, but all he was talking about last night was getting on the Bruins this evening.
Yeah, Valley City's awfully excited for this game. They've had a great tournament. One thing that we got to worry about Fargo South, anytime Adam Dobmeyer has a great game and the other team tries to take him away, watch for a kid by the name of Corey Solom. A lot of times he gets a lot of free looks when they're concentrating on Dobmeyer.
All right, thanks, Rick. We better take one more timeout, and then we'll come back with the starting lineups in our championship game, Valley City and Fargo South. You're watching East Region Basketball on your Fox station.
Did you know the average side-by-side refrigerator freezer weighs 317 pounds? So why would you want to move it yourself? That's why Nodak offers fast, free, local delivery, and they'll remove your old appliances. Take advantage right now with this Frigidaire washer-dryer pair for only $4.98, or this beautiful Frigidaire side-by-side refrigerator with ice and water for $8.99. Nodak's fully staffed service department will also handle any needed repairs. Shop Nodak stores in Fargo and Valley City.
Crave the sound of a live band playing in your car? Turn to Northwest Audio, your locally owned and operated high-fidelity car audio specialty store. Visit with our courteous, knowledgeable sales staff. You'll be pleased knowing your vehicle is in the hands of the best installation department in the area. So come in today to experience high-fidelity name brands such as Eclipse, MB Court, Dale Audio, and Phoenix Gold. At Northwest Audio, we do whatever it takes. We know there's very little traffic going that extra mile.
Hi, son. Dad here at All-Star Sports Cards. Now, I know how much you love sports cards, so I just wanted you to see the best source for trading cards, sports memorabilia, beanies, and all sorts of cool stuff. Do kids still say cool? Wow. Vikings memorabilia, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Star Trek, Star Wars. Hey, even I could use some of this.
All-Star Sports Cards, 2004 25th Street, South Fargo. Call 232-5454.
Oh, and son, my birthday's next week.
Gentlemen, Jeff Burton, start your engine. Let's go. Don't be afraid to try a little fake, kid. Hit him. Hit him again. All right. It's all about turning left. Turn left. Turn left. And most important, pit stops. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Hardee's Frisco Combo, a big juicy burger served up on grilled sourdough bread plus fries and a drink.
Who's next? Go.
When the ground gets covered with snow, Dodge Caravan's got you covered. Not just with sure-footed front-wheel drive. You can outfit Caravan with winter-beating options like traction control, anti-lock brakes, or the ultimate snow fighter, all-wheel drive. Right now, America's best-selling minivans even cover your budget with low 0.9 APR financing or a generous $1,500 cash allowance. Uncover a great deal on Caravan at your friendly Dodge dealer today.
Join your neighbors who have made the switch to State Bank of Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo.
As a local business owner, I like doing business with State Bank because I know they're locally owned.
We have friends who recommended State Bank to us, and we found that the people there are very friendly and extremely helpful, and we do like the small-town bank feeling.
I like banking at State Bank.
Now is the time for you to switch to your locally owned banks, State Bank of Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo.
Sweeney Cleaners, Fargo Moorhead's first choice for dry cleaning and shirt laundering. Sweeney's professionals make it worry-free and convenient with free pickup and delivery at home or office. They offer special services such as pillow restoration, alterations, and smoke and fire restorations. They're the experts when it comes to specialty items such as wedding gowns. They treat your precious keepsake as if it were their own. Stop in now at one of Sweeney's locations. They clean what the others can't. Right off 12th Avenue North behind the YWCA and at University Square Mall, Fargo. Do you know why Cashwise is #1 in low prices? Because Cashwise owns its own warehouse. That means Cashwise is able to buy truckloads of food direct from the manufacturers, eliminating expensive middlemen and distribution costs. And many of these items are available all year round.
Cashwise Foods, #1 in low prices.
Absolutely, positively, for the lowest prices come to Cashwise Foods.
State Farm agents provide insurance protection for more cars. They help insure more homes than anybody, too. They provide an outstanding value in life insurance, and they can help you keep it all up to date with their family insurance checkup. If you want the agent who helps you get it all together and keep it all together, get yourself a State Farm agent.
Ted Hansen, Fargo. Dean Licken, Fargo. Rich Colbert, Jamestown. Lyle Songstead, Fargo.
Taco John's Magnificent Six. 3 big new El Grande tacos and 3 all-new El Grande burritos with beef, chicken, or steak.
There's a whole lot of Mexican going on at Taco John.
Hey, isn't there supposed to be 7 of us? And we're back at the Fargo Civic Auditorium Championship night. The Highliners and the Bruins. She's ready to go. So are we. Let's go down to Guy Goshen, our PA announcer. He's got the starting lineups for the Fargo South Bruins and the Valley City Highliners.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Fargo Civic Center for the championship game of the 2000 East Regional Boys Basketball Tournament. Featuring the Valley City Highliners and the Fargo South Bruins. Here are the starting lineups. First for the Highliners from Valley City. At guard, a 6'5" senior, number 4, Tyrone Terry. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 24, Isaac Allen. At forward, a 6'4" senior, number 25, Wade Terry. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 21, Andy Bakagard. And at center for the Highliners, a 6'3" senior, number 43, Doug Crosby. Head coach for Valley City, Bob Suto. Fargo South Bruins. Starting at one guard, a 6-foot junior, number 5, Travis Bronigal. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 23, Corey Solom. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 13, Adam Dobmeyer. Forward, a 6'4" senior, number 32, Mark Steckler. And at center for the Bruins, a 6'7" senior, number 50, Dan Barstead. Head coach for Fargo South, Mike Henriksen. The officials for tonight's game, Brad Dean and Terry Brenner.
Brad Dean, Terry Brenner, the officials. And 2 quick notes now. Highliners wearing their special old uniforms for good luck tonight.
Well, how many good luck uniforms do they have?
These are the same ones. They just washed them.
Oh, these are the same ones they wore 2 nights ago?
Yep, that's right. That's
why do they need the good luck ones? Because they obviously can win in anything.
Well, I don't know. They're going with it. And one other note here tonight that's interesting. Bob Succo used to be Mike Hendrickson's assistant coach when Mike was the head coach of the Valley City Highlanders. He got the South job from Valley City. Succo took over after he left, so they know each other real well. We're ready to tip off, and we're underway for the championship of the East Region Boys Basketball Tournament from the Fargo Civic Auditorium. Rick Fletcher, Roger Dagerman, and little old me, Dan Michaels, we're ready to roll. This game should be a hot one. We'll try to keep up.
Get your calculators out.
Highliners moving it around. This is Tyrone Terry. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. That was Prosby. Puts it back up. Won't go. And South has the rebound. And here we go. Fargo South pushes it up the floor. Dobmeyer is the man. 37 last night. Just everybody in the tournament's talking about him.
Yeah, and he had 22 the last time these teams played. And Bakkegaard is just all over his jersey right now.
And I tell you what, they had a great shot. 3-point basket is good.
Hey, did Rick Fletcher call that? That's the guy to keep an eye on. Corey Solom's going to get some looks tonight.
He's the wild card. This is Prosby from the left baseline, and he gets the roll, and it's a 2-pointer. They have only played each other once before. It was a 2-point game in the EDC, and it was a 5-point win for the Fargo South Bruins. There's the man, Dobmeyer. Gets it back out. There's Solom again. Solom back-to-back threes.
I think we're going to have to give Rick Fletcher another extra $20 for calling this one.
Okay, it's coming out of your check.
Well, that'll cut it right in half.
6-2 South on top of the Highliners. Scramble for the ball, and the Bruins come up with another turnover. We're just underway, championship night. Solom again.
Oh, man.
He's on fire. He's got all 8 points of the Bruins. Here comes Tyrone Terry. Can't go. Rebound, McCall. Nope, not going to fall. Excuse me. That was Andy Bakkegaard.
There's going to be no living with Rick Fletcher after this one's over.
And
go ahead, Rick.
I just say I'm not getting. I'm getting a cup of coffee at 25th Street Market this morning. A gal tells me they got to stop the Terry brothers to win tonight. And I said, you watch. Solom's going to have a big game tonight.
How about that?
Well, it's early, and there could be a number of heroes, but I think you do speak to the depth of this Bruins team.
Barstad got the foul. And the Highliners will set it up. Got our numbers different tonight with these good luck uniforms the Highlanders are wearing and are not working thus far.
Not much luck so far.
And here come the Bruins setting things up. Solom with the ball. He's got all the points for the Bruins. It's 8-2 Bruins over the Highliners. Barstad goes to the hole, won't go. Fight for the rebound. And there's Adam Dobmeyer. He gets his first 2 points. Little light pressure from the Bruins as Valley tries to bring it up. They get it up to Way Terry into the corner. Moving it around nicely. Isaac Allen gets it back out on top to Tyrone Terry. 10-2 already. South on top of the Highliners. Just about too high. Trying to regroup into the corner. Tyrone wears number 4. Way wearing number 25 tonight. This is a dish out to Isaac Allen. Won't fall. Valley gets the rebound. And they dish it back out to Tyrone Terry. Almost loses the handle. Highliners trying to move it around.
He walked.
There's a whistle. They're saying he walked.
Oh, Bob Succo wants a timeout, Dan. He's hot.
Yep, that's right. Things aren't going the way the Highliners want them, so there's a timeout on the court. We're not sure if it's a full or it is a full. We'll take a break. 5:05 to go in the first period. South all over the Highliners 10-2. We're back with more on your Fox station in just a moment.
Introducing a whole new idea in breakfast. New breakfast bagel sandwiches. Only McDonald's brings you our tender, juicy steak, egg, and cheese bagel, our zesty Spanish omelet bagel with sausage, and the classic taste of our ham, egg, and cheese bagel. 3 big breakfast sandwiches, all on a toasted bagel baked fresh daily at McDonald's. It's a new day and a new breakfast. Come on in.
Did somebody say McDonald's?
What do you know? There is something new under the sun.
Break away from the rest of the pack with the toughest trucks on the road. Break in a tough new F-150, now with a low lease payment of $259 a month for 24 months. No one builds a better full-size truck than Ford F-Series. Come on, get tough. Get to your Northland Ford store today.
Back at the Civic Auditorium, and some of the officials here are discussing a few things with some in the crowd. You can see our broadcast brought to you in part by Nodak, Lovett Furniture, Scooter Shack East, and Embers, as there's a huge capacity crowd, or near capacity, here at the Civic Auditorium. As you would expect, the last person in Valley City turned out the lights tonight, but looks like most of South Fargo was in the Civic tonight, too.
Yeah, during that timeout, Bob Succo was really hot with Wade Terry. Wade Terry barked right back at him. Things a little tense early here, Rick.
Well, there's a lot of intensity, a lot of energy right here. But Bob Succo is not happy with his defensive intensity. If you remember last night, though, Grand Forks Red River got off to a slow start and could have put the game away. But he can't allow his highliners tonight to not shoot like that in the first quarter.
Okay, quick foul on Travis Bronigal, his first personal.
Bronigal's had 12 points, 7 assists, 5 steals in this tournament.
And the Highliners will reload. 10-2, South on top of Valley City. There's the shot. Off the glass, won't go. Great position underneath by South, and they'll bring the ball back down.
Yeah, they had everybody boxed out on that one. Good fundamental basketball.
All right, Bruins will set things up. Steckler into the game, by the way. He has the ball right now. Trying to go off the glass. No,
nice.
Shoots right into the hoop, and it is 12-2 South. Not the kind of start Bob Succo wanted for his Highliners, but boy, the Bruins are playing some sharp hoops early in this one. This is for the title of the East, and another steal for the Bruins. Great play by Corey Solom, who has been all
Curly
over.
Neal there.
You bet. Corey Solom has had a fantastic first couple of moments here in this ball game. Going to the hoop as Barstad loses the handle, and the Highliners save it. And they take this one. They're on the way. Coast to coast is Andy Backegaard, who had that great three-pointer to take it into overtime last night. A whistle.
I think Steckler forced him out of bounds there with a little push with the body.
Tyrone Terry was trying to get around the corner, and we've got another timeout on the floor. 12-2, Fargo South on top of the Highliners. They're all over them on your AmeriCare Sports Medicine scoreboard. Back with more of the championship of the East Region on your Fox station.
I'm Mark Martin's #1 fan. See that tire? He won the Hardee's 250 with that baby. I don't know if he can hear me or not, but I feel like I'm the reason he wins. Oh, Mark wins again.
I love Hardee's Frisco Burger.
Mark really loves Hardee's Frisco Burger. That means I love it.
Hardee's Frisco Combo, a big juicy burger served up on grilled sourdough bread plus fries and a drink.
Sometimes I think we're related.
The cold weather is here, and it's time to turn up the heat. For a limited time, Anderson Homes of Topeka is leaving the heat on in select homes. That will give you a chance to enjoy this 28 by 48 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in comfort, priced now at $40,900, or pay only $316 a month. And now buy a 16 by 80 3-bedroom, 2-bath home for $29,900 with monthly payments only $256. Celebrate Anderson Homes' 50th anniversary and take advantage of these great deals while the heat is on. Stop in this month to Anderson Homes Topeka.
King of the road.
Back here at the Fargo Civic, this East Region tournament brought to you on Fox in part by Frank's Auto Glass, State Farm Insurance, Laney's, and Taco John.
Boy, it is filled up in here. A lot of Highliner fans, and boy, I'm wondering if there's anybody at Happy Joe's South tonight, because all of South Fargo is here, too. Beautiful left-handed hook put in by Wade Terry, and he's on the board, and it's 12-4 Fargo South. 3:30 to play in the first quarter.
Wade Terry, 46 points, 17 rebounds coming into this one for this tournament.
Incredible. That's Bronigal on the left wing. They dish it back out. Guess who? Corey Solom. Oh, my, he actually missed one. And the Highliners trying on the fast break. They'll have to slow it up and set up their half-court offense.
I think they did a nice job last time getting Wade Terry in the game. They got to continue to do that.
Turnaround J by Crosby, and he's got 4 points. He only averages 5 a game, and he's already got 4.
Boy, you know, Backegaard's been doing a pretty nice job keeping track of Dobmeyer thus far.
And there's Dobmeyer right there, and you got it, Raj, right on the money. To the hoop. Nice feed. Oh, Terry went for the jam. His penalty is over there underneath the board. They wanted it bad. There was a foul call.
Wow, take a look again, Dan. Great dish from Bishop. on the trailer. He's thinking about showtime, and he gets hammered that time by Dobmeyer coming over. But boy, can he get up in the air. Wow.
Dobmeyer picks up his first personal, and Tyrone Terry goes to the free throw line where he shoots, as we've been saying, 80% from the free throw line. He's just about automatic every time.
And he's perfect on that first one. My goodness. What an athlete. Not sure what his collegiate future holds. He's got Division I mid-majors looking at him. He may end up playing, though, Division II ball closer to his home. There's been some discussion about that, and he's from the Mississippi area.
His brother, Way Terry, knocks that one out of bounds. It's 12-8 now. 4-point lead for the Fargo South Bruins. 2:38 to go in the first quarter. This is the championship of the East Region Basketball Tournament 2000 on your Fox station. Bruins in the corner to Solom. Gets it back out to Bronigal. Feed in the middle. They get it back outside. Moving that thing around real well. In and out for Dobmeyer, and it's not, I was going to say, I thought it was going to be an over and back, but no.
Not off the shot like that.
Okay. Nice drive inside. They're going to say offensive.
Yeah, offensive foul that time on Lundblad. Crosby had the position. Take a look again. Crosby comes over, and was he set there long enough? I guess so, and there's the charge.
Here's that Bruin press now. We'll see if the Highliners can break this as they get her up ahead. All right, John Schilling into the contest for the Highliners. 12-8 as we approach 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Bruins on top by 4. Into the corner. Trying to work things around. Kyle Bishop into the contest as well. Reach! Acted big time against Schilling. Schilling having a little bit of trouble. He gets it over to Tyrone. Puts it up. It's a 3! And just like that, it was 12-2 at one point.
Yeah, it's a 9-0 run since the timeout, Dan.
And there's a steal by Tyrone Terry, and back on the Highliners. Sweet feed! And it'll still belong to the Highliners, as I believe that went off Josh Lundblad.
Yeah, great shot at Tyrone and Way kind of talking at each other. He says, put that ball up in the air and I'll stuff it home. Don't go the line drive pass.
I got a feeling we're going to see one of those at least before we're done tonight.
We might see a couple on both ends.
Boy, gentlemen, you guys could feel it down here at courtside. This game is being played with a lot of intensity, a lot of energy.
Okay, they're going to say that it was not a steal, that one of the South players kicked the ball, so it still belonged to the Highliners.
Yeah, Mike Hendrickson says that's not a kick. It went off the side of his leg. It shouldn't be a kick. It should be a steal in his mind. What is the technical explanation of what qualifies as a kick, Rick?
If you actually make an effort to kick the ball. If they throw it off your knee, then it would be considered a live ball. But if you make an effort to kick at it, they'll call it a kicking violation.
Okay, foul underneath called on Mark Steckler of the Bruins, his first personal.
I think that's 2 actually on him, Dan.
Oh, check that. Thank you, Raj. 16 fouls already for the Bruins, none for the Highliners. Highliners trying to inbound it, down by 1, 12-11. Inside. Ooh,
that was Dobmeyer again. He's got 2 blocks already. Is there anything he can't do?
He really is, and he's got the ball right now. Goes to the hole. Rejected, and they're going to say that was goaltending.
Bob Zuko can't believe it, but if we get another look, take a look at this. Is it on the way down?
That's what it's got to be goaltending.
It's above the cylinder. If it's above the cylinder, that's goaltending.
Wow.
That's pretty close.
I'll tell you what, there is some athleticism out here tonight, gentlemen.
How about that? From the corner. Oh, it's a 3-point basket. Kyle Bishop, who's a 3-point specialist for these Highliners. And we're tied at 14 under a minute to play in the first. This one started out to be everything we hoped for. There's a miss. Feet up ahead. Fast break. This is John Schilling. And he scores!
He got away with the travel there, but it was a nice play.
37 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the Highliners have their first lead in the contest. Remember, it was 12-2 at one point. Now it's 16-14. Highliners over the Bruins. This place is noisy. There's a whistle.
You know, that last pass, that was sort of like an NBA play they got away with because Schilling actually used both feet there, traveled before he put in the layup, but a nice play nonetheless.
All right, Bishop called for the hack, and the Bruins will take it out underneath. Wow, this is a great game. 26 seconds to go. 9 feet inside. Can't complete it as Lundblad, but he gets the rebound, puts it back out to Brunigal. This is Adam Dobmeyer. Thought about it for a second. Guess who? Lundblad won't get her.
Solom's got a little cold.
Corey Solom couldn't get it to go.
Oh, he almost carried that ball.
Terry, I thought he did. Almost lost it. There's the feed. Prosby. Doug Prosby throws up a...
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Doug Prosby is already over his game average average. He's got 6 points, a chance to get 7.
Take a look at this. He just beats Mitch Botnan and then forces the contact. Great job by Prosby to recognize where Botnan was on the play to draw the contact and go to the line.
Well, these are the kind of runs you try to avoid if you're Fargo South. It's a 16-2 run right now for Valley City.
How about that? 3.6 seconds to go. This is Prosby at the free throw line. He makes it a 5-point lead for the Highliners. Final second. Knocked out of bounds. Is this going to belong to the Highliners?
I believe it's physically impossible to get a shot off in 1/10 of a second.
I think they're going to put it back to .7 is what they'll probably do, but I think there was .6 on there when it went out of bounds.
But how much time do you give it to blow the whistle? There's got to be some reaction time for the scorekeeper involved.
Tyrone Terry right in front of us will take the ball out.
Really,
they're not going to change it at all here, Rick.
Really, there should be 3/10, so they're not supposed to allow it.
Oh, that was close.
Now, I don't think that would have counted.
End of the first quarter. Highliners on top of the Bruins. 19-14 back for the second quarter on your Fox station.
At Hall GMC, they do one thing and they do it well. Hall GMC offers the widest selection of sport utilities, pickups, vans, and commercial trucks, and they're committed to your total truck needs. Their parts and service departments are open weekdays from 7 a.m. till midnight. So whether you're looking for a fuel-thrifty Sonoma, a Suburban for the family, commercial trucks for your business, or even long-haul tractors, Hall GMC is your total truck headquarters, West Main Avenue in Fargo.
Relax with big savings on a jacuzzi whirlpool tub from Menards. The Chetra replaces standard size tubs on sale $599. Get added luxury with the Stellaria Corner Whirlpool, $898. Add quality to your kitchen with an Astrocast quartz sink with a durable high gloss finish that's chip and stain resistant in white or almond, on sale $178. Plus, make no payments, pay no interest till summer, only at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
And we're back at the Fargo Civic Auditorium. Dan Michaels, Roger Degerman, and Rick Fletcher. And our broadcast brought to you in part by Nelson Windows, Sight On Sound, National Muffler, and Nelson Ford. Rick, did you get anything out of the huddle at that timeout?
Well, they're going to try to mix up their motion a little bit here on the offensive end, try to get some more free ups. Valley City's doing a great job defensively. 2 points is all they've allowed in the last 6 minutes.
And conversely, Rick, 17 points in a matter of 4 minutes. You multiply that over a game, it's 136 points. That's how explosive they are.
Mitch Botnan, meanwhile, hits a 3, and it's 19-17. Valley City on top of South. Oh, and a nice baseline jumper. Boy, these teams are running on all cylinders. Isaac Allen hits a shot. It's 21-17, Valley City. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it belongs.
We had 17 officials here, but unfortunately 16 of them were wearing blue jerseys, so the only vote that registered was the man in stripes.
You got it. Oh, I hope you're enjoying our broadcast tonight of the championship game on your Fox station. This is a ton of fun.
You know, Tyrone Terry's done a great job this whole tournament harassing the point guard, and he's doing that to Travis Brondegel and forcing him not to get into their offense right away.
Look at him working. Look at that D. Brondegel looking for help. Nice feed inside. Knocked away. They're going to say there's a foul
on Prosby, I believe.
Botnan tried to go up to the hoop, and there's a foul.
There it is again, Dan. Nice spin move, reverse spin move around Prosby, and Prosby did nail him there. Good call by the official.
And we're going to get a good look at Mitch Botnan going to the free throw line. He shoots 69%. He's a junior, so he'll be back for Mike Hendrickson. He can't hit that one. Look at the fans there. Those are the Fargo South Bruins fans. And the second one will fall for Botnan. And we're back the other way. Highliners quickly. Up court. 3.
Oh, deja vu all over again.
Andy Bakkegaard, who again hit that tray to take it into overtime last night against Red River, where the Highliners eventually won by 5 in double overtime to get to this game tonight. Cinderella is at the ball, and she's got the lead by 6 over the Bruins. Barstead, the feed. Barstead gets the rebound, and he got hacked, so he'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Tyrone knows it that time. He did get him. Nice job by Barstead on the offensive glass here, going strong and Terry does hack them pretty good there.
And excellent camera work by our crew here.
He has put in just a ton of hours.
Go ahead, Rick.
I was just going to say, next time when South is on offense, get a good look at how they're running their cuts and watch Dobmeyer. He's getting bumped by the opposite picker every single time through the lane, so he's getting bounced around like a pinball in there.
All right. Crosby's going to sit down.
Yeah, checking into the game for Valley City, Travis McCullough.
Barstead will try to make the other one of these, and he does so. 1 for 2 from the free throw line. 24-19 now. Highliners are in the bonus, by the way, as the Bruins have 7 fouls. Tyrone Terry bringing the ball up, working against Corey Solom. Cross-court pass, and he threw it away. Little excited tonight.
Well,
got the family here from Mississippi. Big crowd, championship night. You're on TV. Roger Dagerman's doing the game.
That could be what Dante Culpepper looks like next year. Throwing a few of those. Get used to that.
24-19 Highliners. Dan Barstead. He has the feed. That's Lundblad. Gets it back to Barstead, and he nails it. Dan Barstead gets his first 2 points of the game. That was Barstead, wasn't it?
Yeah, and he's got 3 now with that free throw.
Okay. Highliners working it around. Tyrone Terry goes baseline, looking for help. Gets it back out onto the right side. That's Andy Backegaard. Feed inside to Terry. There it is to McCullough. Drives inside. McCullough's got his first points. I'm sorry. There's a nice even scoring on the Highliner side here.
Yeah, they had that one spelled out perfectly that time. Nice baseline cut.
5-point lead for the Highliners. Barstead. Oh, sweet feed to Josh Lundblad. And it's 26-23. Highliners in their old lucky blue uniforms. Just as long as they got washed. Won't go. Lundblad with the rebound, and there's a foul.
Yeah, I think Wade Terry got a little extra aggressive on the offensive boards that time.
And you are correct, sir.
You know, the game's got nice flow to it. Both teams had great runs, and now we're kind of settling into a seesaw affair.
Okay, Bronigal's going to bring it down. Travis Bronigal, the point guard of the Fargo South team. Barstead going to go to the free throw line, takes a shot, and he nails it.
He's having a nice quarter.
Yeah. He's got 5 now, and it's 26-25 in a 1-point game again. Highliners setting it up. We're seeing more setups and transition here. We thought we'd see a lot more going up and down. Oh, double dribble call now on Wade Terry, and it'll belong to the Bruins, who can reclaim the lead.
Well, the Bruins have weathered that Valley City storm and are in a position now to regain the lead.
Dan Barstead over to Adam Dobmeyer. Feed inside. This is Lundblad. Can't go. Tries to get his own rebound. Incidental contact underneath, and here come the Liners on transition. This is a feed underneath to Terry. That was Tyrone. He gets it to Way. He drives the lane. Dish off to McCullough. McCullough off the glass. He's got 4, and it's 28-25. Dan Barstead playing like a guard out there. Tries to tip it back in, fight for the rebound, and a whistle underneath, and they're going to call this one on Lundblad, I think.
Yeah. Boy, Barstead, just when you're that big, you can cover a lot of ground in a hurry going toward the hoop.
Yeah, you can. There's the replay. Josh might have had a case right there. Prosby back into the contest, and McCullough going to sit down. Nice job while he was in there by Travis McCullough. Got 4 quick points, and as we're in the bonus, Wade Terry will go to the free throw line. Not quite as good on the free throw line as his brother Tyrone, but he still shoots 66%. Mitch Botnan back into the contest for the South Bruins. 4:30 to go in the first half. Valley up by 3. Good look at the South bench there, and that is Wade Terry. He nails that one. And it's 29-25. The brothers Terry. Outstanding 1-2 combo for the Valley City Highliners have put them, some people think surprisingly, in this championship game. Quick feed down to Josh Lundblad, and there's a whistle, and they're going to say Prosby got him on the arm.
Yeah, a little push there. Actually, it may have worked out okay for Valley City because South had an opportunity there with a slasher through the paint.
Okay, things have kind of settled down here for a moment, haven't they? Room got a little quiet. Dan Barstead gets the feed, goes to the hoop, left-handed, nice job. Dan Barstead. Quickly, up court are the Highliners. Tyrone Terry with the ball on top. Oh boy, here we go. Andy Bachengard, 3! Oh man! Highliners have 1, 2, 3, 4 3-pointers already in this contest. South has 3.
And Bachengard was only 2 of 9 from three-point range coming into this one.
Oh my gosh, incredible play by Way Terry. Wow, these guys are fabulous. Fight for the rebound. Barstead, great position underneath. He comes away with it. 33-27, a 6-point lead. Nice steal, and nope, not quite nice enough. Andy Bachengard was out of bounds. We have a timeout on the floor. This is a barn burner. Valley up by 6, 33-27. We're back with more of the championship game of the East Region Boys Basketball Tournament. What a play on your Fox station.
When the ground gets covered with snow, Dodge Caravan's got you covered. Not just with sure-footed front-wheel drive. You can outfit Caravan with winter-beating options like traction control, anti-lock brakes, or the ultimate snow fighter, all-wheel drive. Right now, America's best-selling minivans even cover your budget with low 0.9 APR financing or a generous $1,500 cash allowance. Uncover a great deal on Caravan at your friendly Dodge dealer today.
If any family member suffers from allergies, asthma, sinus conditions, or frequent headaches, indoor air pollution may be the cause. Today's tightly sealed homes simply do not allow fresh air exchanges without special equipment, so dirty, polluted air is recirculated again and again. Laney's is now offering a free, no-obligation indoor air quality inspection, so breathe a little easier. Call the indoor air quality specialist from Laney's about improving your home environment.
And you're watching the East Region Championship on Fox, brought to you in part by Carpet World, Hall GMC, Cashwise Foods, and Fargo Tire.
And we're back at the Fargo Civic Auditorium with 3:41 to play in the first half, and it has been everything we hoped for.
You might have to change a few treads on these shoes before this tournament's over. All right. Up and down action.
Bronigal to Barstead, who's playing a lot of high post, feeds inside. Nice, but it won't go. And it's going to belong to the Highliners. Rolled around the rim and just wouldn't fall. And South will stay with the press. Check that. They'll back off as soon as the Highliners put it in play. Highliners push it up ahead. Andy Bachengard, who's got 2 threes already tonight. That is Way Terry, number 25. This is Prosby. Isaac Allen wears 24. Back to Prosby, and a nice intercept by Corey Solo, who's been quiet for a few moments. He started out real hot at the first 8 points on the board tonight. Travis Bronigal. Bronigal. Boy, it loses the ball. Fight for it. They'll call a jump.
You know, and I think Rick Fletcher brought it up earlier. Tyrone Terry does such a great job pressuring the ball, and it's given Bronigal all kinds of problems tonight.
And we'll see how much of a key that ends up being as this game unfolds. We're just under 3 minutes to play in the first half.
Because that's where it all starts, is with your point guard, Bronigal. If he can't control the action out there, they're going to have a difficult time getting into their offense.
And Dobmeyer's been fairly quiet. I have him for 2 points. He had 37 last night.
I have him for 4.
Okay, you're probably right. Prosby, left baseline.
There was that goaltending call, I think, that got us.
I bet you're right. Okay, up ahead, that is Adam Dobmeyer from three-point land. No! Barstead, a great rebound. Trying to fight off the Terry brothers, and he puts it in. Dan Barstead, what a great play.
Well, you have to do that head fake the way Way Terry gets off the floor. Make sure he clears the stratosphere and then go up with it.
Prosby dishes it back out. Three-point attempt. No, won't go.
That's Terry over the back.
Over the back on Way Terry, and he's got 2 now. He's going to have to be careful. Kyle Bishop was the man throwing that one up. That's right. There you see it. Over the back. And over the back of Dobmeyer, by the way. No pressure by Valley City. They're going to let the Bruins bring it up with 2:16 to go in the first half. A 4-point lead for the Highliners. There you see it on the Merit Care Sports Medicine scoreboard. Bronigal. He has got a shadow, doesn't he? Man. Say what, Tyrone Terry is all over him. Turnaround Jay by Barstead, and Barstead's on fire.
He's got 11 in this quarter, Dan. He's keeping the Bruins in it.
All right. And there's an offensive foul on Tyrone Terry. And we'll probably get that on a replay, and you'll see it. He just dipped the shoulder and went for it.
Yeah, Bronigal was definitely set, and if anything, was moving backwards. And even if you're moving backwards, that's still good position if the guy just runs right over you. Bob Succo doesn't like it.
He's arguing for a block on that play, but to no avail. Both teams in the bonus. Highliners by 2, 33-31. Bronigal gets it across the timeline. He's fighting off Tyrone Terry. Bronigal into the paint, puts it up, won't go. Terry gets the rebound, dish up ahead. Here comes the Highliners. Bakkegaard pushed off, and another offensive foul called against the Highliners. And Bob Succo is using some body language to say, I don't think so.
You know, Bob Succo brought that up in that last timeout. He said, look for your trailers if you're going to get in trouble. And that's exactly what they could avoid if they would hit their trailers.
Bruins could take the lead on this possession as we're at 90 seconds to play. Valley by 2. There's the feed inside. And a nice turnaround jumper by Mitch Botnan, and it's tied at 33. 1:18 to go. Wow, what a ball game. There's the feed to McCullough, who's back in the game. Turnaround James. Travis has 6. All right. Botnan with the ball, gets it out on the side. This is Dobmeyer, tried to drive baseline, won't go. Barstead sure has been playing outside a lot. Feed over. Bruins moving it around nicely. This is Adam Dobmeyer, won't go, but they're going to call a foul.
Yeah, he's going to get to shoot a couple, but, you know, we mentioned, Rick mentioned Corey Solon, but Mitch Botnan and Dan Barstead have really been the story in this quarter. Two guys we don't hear from a lot in the scoring column, but 6 from Botnan and now 11 in this quarter from Barstead.
Well, it's kind of been the whole story for the Fargo South team this whole tournament. We had a great great first game by Lundblad, and then we had a Dobmeyer great showing, and now we have Barstead doing a great job.
Dobmeyer misses the front end of a couple of free throws, and sitting down is Andy Bakkegaard, who has 2 fouls, and John Schilling coming back in. Young Johnny Schilling, 5'10", senior guard. Can't make either one of those. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, considering he's a 74% free throw shooter.
Okay, this is Tyrone Terry. Trying to make things happen. Kyle Bishop wears number 23. That's Travis McCullough, number 45. Kyle Bishop drives into the paint, dishes off, and it'll be off a Bruin. The Highliners will retain possession. You can see in the upper right corner the time left in the first half. 2-point lead for the Highliners, and they're working on it. Tyrone will throw it in. What a great ball game by a couple of heavyweights here. There's the feed inside, and it's knocked away. Knocked away by Dobmeyer, and that was a smart ball, Raj.
Yeah, it really was, because he knew, did Kyle Bishop, that Dobmeyer was going in for an uncontested layup. Watch him. He'll just grab him here and say, no, you're not going anywhere. So a smart foul by Kyle Bishop, although it is his second.
And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Highliners with 2 fouls. Nothing to worry about quite yet, as we're, of course, almost at halftime. Dobmeyer gets another chance at the free throw line. He was 0 for 2 last time. Oh, that 0 for 3. He's a little cool. And all that does is probably just scare you, because he's going to get himself together at halftime and come back out smoking in the second half.
He's a little frustrated right now.
Heard him on a radio interview this morning. What a nice young man. He defers all of his accolades to his teammates when he's interviewed. He's just a neat guy, and boy, that's a sign of a great leader. 35-34. Valley with the lead in the ball. Last 15 seconds of the first half. Way
nice
Terry.
Job.
And look at that. There's Adam Dobmeyer at his finest, and up and in.
Did a good job of shielding his body that time from Way Terry, too.
Final couple of seconds. They toss it up. There's a whistle. It's good. Three-pointer is good on that play by number 24, Isaac Allen. And in the half, the Highliners have a 2-point lead, 38-36 over the Bruins. Let's go down to Rick Fletcher, who's with Bob Succo.
Bob, you got off to a slow start, 12-2 run. You called a timeout. I felt that timeout changed the whole complexion of the first half.
Yeah, it kind of did. We were really flat for some reason. I don't know how we can't get up for a EDC championship game, but the kids showed some character and kind of dug down there a little bit. Got a pretty good spark off our bench with Travis and John and Kyle, so we seem to be all right now.
Guys have done a nice job of shutting down Dobmeyer. Now Barsted's kind of freed up a little bit.
Way Terry is playing zero defense for us right now. He's got the guys that he's guarding, probably got 25 of those 36 points. He's got to step up and defend. I mean, you can play on the offensive end, but you can't play down here. You can't play. Our execution right now is horrible. We're pretty fortunate to still be up by 3 points. Of course, that helps. But, we just got to execute better and play harder on defense.
All right, best luck in the second half, Bob. Back to you,
Rick.
gentlemen.
Thanks, Rick. And there, as we go out, is that three-pointer at the buzzer for a 2-point lead for the Highliners. Man,
Wow.
it's incredible.
Hey, how about some frank words from the head coach, Bob Succo, saying Wade Terry, who gets an awful lot of accolades about his offensive prowess, but just not doing anything on defense thus far.
Okay, we're at halftime, and maybe we can all catch up breath here. I'm going to go for the oxygen tank. 38-36, Valley on top by 2. Back with more at halftime from the championship of the EDC in a moment on your Fox station.
If you're too busy to cook, let the Giant Panda help. Enjoy the area's largest Chinese buffet. One low price gets you all you can eat plus soup, salad, dessert, and beverage. Friday and Saturday evenings, enjoy all you can eat snow crab legs for one low price. Giant Panda has added even more variety to the buffet. Now you can enjoy sushi. And don't leave without tasting these delicious dessert pastries. Party rooms are also available. Plus, we now deliver right to your door. The Giant Panda, just off 13th Avenue South, Fargo.
Select road. Validating tires.
What kind of road can you drive on with BF Goodrich tires? Any road you choose. BF Goodrich tires take control.
Boy, have we got tires at Fargo Tire Service, 2020 Main Avenue, Fargo.
When we built our house, we found a lot that was just perfect.
Yeah, well, it was the worst sight I'd ever seen.
We loved the view, and the sunsets are incredible.
The weather is brutal.
It had everything.
Earthquakes, tidal waves, horizontal rain.
We wanted lots of windows.
I insisted on Anderson windows.
At Anderson, we appreciate the builders who, time after time, make it look easy.
We're still in love with this house.
And I'm still recovering.
Worry-proof, time-proof. Anderson Windows.
Gentlemen, Jeff Burton, start your engine. Let's go. Don't be afraid to trade a little paint, kid. Hit him. Hit him again. All right. It's all about turning left. Turn left, turn left. And most important, it stops. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Hardee's Frisco Combo, a big juicy burger served up on grilled sourdough bread plus fries and a drink.
Who's next? Go.
After 200,000 test miles,
I'm from Kia. Whatever.
we followed a new Honda Civic for another 100,000. Everything Honda did, we did too. And we do mean everything. Of course, it wasn't exactly comparing apples to apples. The Sophia is about 3 grand less than the Civic.
This is for me and the little guy.
So maybe we're not so equal after all.
Muscatel Kia. Easy to locate on Highway 10 in Moorhead.
Welcome to Cost Cutters. How can we make your hair look great today?
It's your look.
At Cost Cutters, the look you want is the look you'll get. So visit Cost Cutters today and tell us, how can we make your hair look great? Cost Cutters, your look, your way.
Okay, we're back at the Fargo Civic Auditorium. Roger Degerman, Rick Fletcher, and me, Dan Michaels, with the play-by-play and color commentary of this championship game here on championship night from the Fargo Civic Center. Valley with a 2-point lead by a miracle shot at halftime here from the Fargo Civic Auditorium. Let's check out the stats, Raj, and things are pretty even here in the first half.
Yeah, very close. Even the field goal attempts are nearly identical, and the edge, slight edge, be it for Valley City at 52%, 50% for Fargo South, and free throws really no different there, and the rebounds are almost identical. Fargo South has gotten a little bit better luck in the points off the turnovers category, but really nobody standing out in this game. As we mentioned, a balanced attack. Right now, Fargo South, though, led by Barstead with 11. Doppmeyer, despite a lot of pressure, is knocked down 7, and Solom got 6 points early, and that's all we've heard from him since. Meanwhile, on the other side of it, you got Prosby with 7, and 5 from Tyrone Terry, and 4 from Wade Terry, 6 from Andy Bakkegaard, and 5 from Isaac Allen. And so pretty balanced up and down the board here.
It is about the kind of matchup that we thought it would be. Again, these teams have met only once during the regular season. It was a 5-point win for Fargo South at South, but it was a 2-point game. That's the way they do the EDC point standings. When you only play once, it's worth 2 points in the standings. We'll come back with more. We're at the half. Valley City leads Fargo South 38-36. We're back with more on your Fox station in just a moment.
Home of Economy Sports Department is your headquarters for your athletic needs. We feature a great in-stock selection of school jackets from Holloway and Butwin. You'll be sure to find your school colors and a good selection of sizes in stock. And when it comes time to sew on your letters and awards, we can take care of that, too. Don't forget to check Home of Economy for all your screen printing needs. Home of Economy, Highway 81 North, Grand Forks.
Home of Economy, where your dollar buys more.
Hey, hon, you coming?
Just a minute.
Come on, Dad, let's walk.
Okay, bud, okay.
Digital camcorder.
Okay, just play.
Oh, okay.
34-inch digital TV.
Come on, honey. Oh, here it is.
Okay. I'm gonna get it.
Right in between Dad's arms.
Okay.
Got it? Oh.
And a refrigerator with ice dispenser to keep things a little cooler. Best Buy. Turn on the fun.
Now's the time to break out with the perfect way to get away in a brand new Ford. Break out with the 2000 Ford Explorer and get a lease payment of only $289 a month for 24 months. Explorer was built for any kind of adventure. So get up, get out, get moving. Get to your Northland Ford store today, your Ford outfitter.
Okay, here we go. What are the benefits of ABC seamless siding? A, long-lasting beauty. B, virtually maintenance-free. C, no cracks or splices. D, all of the above. You don't need a lifeline, and you'll never have to scrape or paint again. Is that your final answer? That's right. You are absolutely correct. Your home can look like $1 million with ABC seamless siding.
Years before America's electric cooperatives forged the nationwide alliance, Touchstone Energy, neighbors built their own electric utility to power lives and communities. Now Touchstone Energy cooperatives serve millions of homes and businesses. Customers large and small get state-of-the-art technology and affordable service. From the one-room schoolhouse to the communities and businesses of tomorrow, trust Touchstone Energy, the power of human connections.
Are you waking up with a backache? Are you tossing and turning throughout the night? Come to TLC Home Furnishings and see our entire lineup of Englander mattresses. We have Englander latex rubber beds, memory foam mattresses, air beds, and comfortable innerspring mattresses, all created to provide you with a great night's sleep the way nature intended it to be. You'll get a great night's rest on any Englander mattress, and we'll guarantee it in writing. Experience the ultimate in sleep comfort with an Englander mattress from TLC Home Furnishings, Highway 75 South in Moorhead.
And back at the Fargo Civic Auditorium.
Yes, and boy, we've got a great second half, but after tonight's basketball coverage, stay tuned for the off-the-wall comedy of Mad TV, followed by the real-life heroes of Cops. Then stay up late with a classic X-Files episode. It's a great night for comedy and drama because your Fox station has the big show.
I tell you what, I love that Mad TV show. I think that is
I used to buy the magazine all the time, and Cracked magazine, remember those?
Cracked magazine.
Yes, you want to be very careful.
Well, I was going to ask, Raj. I had no idea. There's a Highliner contingency, and my gosh, are they fired up. There's even some people here who have painted their hair blue for this game tonight. They're awful proud of their Highliners in Valley City, I'll tell you that.
I'd like to see Bob Suko go to the blue hair.
I think that he should have said, you win the thing, I'm going to be blue hair or shave my hair or one of those hair things.
And let's not forget, I'm the guy who vaulted the Highliners into the title game by picking West Fargo on the opening day, and that kind of set West Fargo's season to a screeching halt and put Valley City right in the title game.
And I picked Fargo South, coincidentally.
Gee, were they the #1 seed? That was a tough call.
Well, leave me alone. I tell you what, 14 years I've lived in South Fargo, and I'm from Valley City. I'm having a hard time here. We're just underway, Valley up by 2, and there is a foul right away, and I believe it's against the Highliners.
Yeah, I think it's on Tyrone Terry, and that's his third. Rick Fletcher has got some important information to pass along about the second half. Rick?
Well, I was just going to say, I was looking at the stats, and everything's real balanced. The only difference in the game right now, I'd say the free throw shooting for Fargo South.
All right, Bruins putting it up. Three-pointer, it's good, and there's a foul. Could be a 4-point game, or a 4-point play.
And yeah, look out for Solom. That was what I was going to say.
Yeah, you were going to say that. Definitely behind the line. He got hammered after the shot. Corey Solom, nice touch.
Quickly, the Bruins take a 1-point lead. They could take a 2-point lead. Solom started this game out red hot. And he's starting out the second half pretty darn hot, and he nails that one.
He's got 12 now.
It's a 2-point lead for the Bruins, just like that. 15 seconds into the game, they've changed it around, but 4 points. Drive to the hoop. Won't go for Andy Bakkegaard, but there's a whistle, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Corey Solom's going to get whistled for that one.
So they just kind of traded fouls and free throw shots. Crowd's barely gotten back into their seats after halftime here in Word. These guys don't waste any time getting after it, do they? Bakkegaard has 2 threes and a free throw. And here's his second one. And that one's good as well, and we're tied. 40-40 in the championship.
I'd say something about overtime, but Fletcher would just give me grief anyway.
Dobmeyer, bam! Uh-oh! Adam Dobmeyer with his first 3. And watch out for him. He is so explosive. Terry in the paint. That's Tyrone. He nails it. And it's 43-42, a 1-point lead for the Bruins.
Get ready to get your abacus out. They're looking ready to go.
Dan Barstead won't go, and a big rebound there for the Highliners by Tyrone Terry. They quickly get it up ahead, and there's that kick again. And that was Bronigal that kicked it, and the Highliners will take it out of bounds.
Take a look again. That was give him about a 5'8" for artistic impression.
That looked like
a double Lutz.
Or a high jump of some type. That was a beauty. All right, Highliners. Stop it, popping as Tyrone Terry comes up a little shy, and Dobmeyer gets the rebound. He gets it to Bronigal, and here come the Bruins. Bruins up by 1, trying to work on that lead. This place is full of basketball fans. These guys are playing for position in next week's state tournament in Minot. Nice off the glass turnaround there by Dan Barstead, who's really having a hot game. 45-42, South on top. Shot won't go, goes out of bounds.
Well, you know, Barstead's role really became important when they lost Olson, and he's just developing more and more. And he ran cross country to get himself in shape this year, and it's paying a few dividends.
Absolutely. 3-point lead for the Bruins, and they're working on that lead. Mark Steckler thought about it. Dishes it off. Solom. He dishes it off to Steckler, and Steckler nails it. And it's a 5-point lead now for the Bruins. Blocking foul going to be called against the Bruins. And Bronigal's going to get that call. You see the replay.
Yeah, Tyrone Terry just so quick with that first step, and Bronigal's always about a heartbeat and a half late getting over to cut him off.
Tyrone Terry, the first guy to help him up, though. Like to see that sportsmanship. And boy, just like that, Wade Terry goes in there. And it's 47-44 Fargo South. Third quarter of the championship game between the Liners and the Bruins. Barstead playing outside a lot tonight. Dobmeyer to the hoop. Boom! Just like that. Adam Dobmeyer is such an impressive basketball player. Terry, fadeaway jumper won't go. We're going to fight for this rebound. The Highliners come up with it. Great job by Isaac Allen. He gets it back to Tyrone. Tyrone and Bronigal really having a battle here tonight. It's just an outstanding basketball game. Crosby on top. Working it, working it. Boy, Bakkegaard, I thought, just about lost it there. This is Wade Terry. And there's a whistle. Won't get it to fall, but he goes to the free throw line.
Anytime you get the defender to leave his feet, your odds go way up for either a bucket or drawing a foul.
Steckler gets called for the foul, and he's got 3 now. This is Way Terry, who shoots 66% from the free throw line and misses the front end of 2. Highlanders down by 5, 49-44 as you see the Liner cheerleaders. Way's second one on the way, and he hits that. It's a 4-point lead for the Bruins as Bronigal trying to get it up court, working up against Andy Bakkegaard. There's the feed to Barstad. Barstad, Way Terry. Nice block by Terry, and Mike Hendrickson wanted a foul.
He had more vertical than anybody I've seen in this tournament.
And Tyrone Terry loses the ball, and I think he got hurt on that play as well. Stop and pop and won't go. Fight for the rebound underneath, and a great putback by Mark Steckler, who's got 6 points. And the lead is 6. Highliners setting it up. Isaac Allen to Tyrone Terry. Terry goes into the paint. Dishes it off to Prosby.
That was nice.
Gosh, that's sweet. Doug Prosby, you're really having a nice game tonight. 9 points so far. Dobmeyer.
I notice, Rick, now that they've gone to Terry on Dobmeyer instead of Bronigal. What's the thinking there, do you?
Well, maybe to get a little more size and maybe affect that jump shot.
Barstad. This is Adam Dobmeyer. Won't go. Nice rebound for the Highliners. Isaac Allen, and the Liners will set things up in their half-court offense. Bruins on D. Casting it up. Won't go. Barstad with that rebound, and at 4 minutes to go in the third, 51-47. The Bruins lead the Highliners. This is Andy Bakkegaard on Bronigal. Dobmeyer. Highliners in man defense right now. They think they match up well with the Bruins. Steckler hits the floor. You hear the cry of travel from all around us, mostly from Highliner fans.
Yeah, he was actually, it was quite a circus going on there for a while. He was actually on top of the basketball for a while. We got to take a break.
We're going to take a timeout. 51-47. You see on your Merit Care Sports Medicine scoreboard. We're back with more of the East Region Championship on your Fox station.
Nelson Ford in Fergus Falls is your truck headquarters. That means we have a great selection of new and used trucks on our lot and in our showroom. We know trucks, and because of the large volume of new trucks we sell, we have those hard-to-find good used trucks, including Super Duties, Crew Cabs, Diesels, V10s, and F-150 Super Cabs. So if you're looking for a hard-working truck, the best selection, and the best buy, see us. Nelson Ford in Fergus Falls, we are your truck headquarters.
Get rid of cluttered closets with Lee Rowan organizers from Menards. This model is on sale $19.96. An organizer with free slide shelving is $29.99. Put up shelving with a Zircon Tri-Scanner. It detects wood or metal studs in walls up to 1.5 inches thick. Plus, it finds live wires. Or make accurate measurements with the Dimension Pro. Just point and click, $19.99 each after $5 rebate. Scan in big savings at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
And you're watching the East Region Championship on Fox, brought to you in part by Allen Evans Bridal, Pepsi, Hardee's, and State Bank of Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo.
And we're back in action. 3:38 to go in the third period. It's a 4-point lead for the Bruins. 51-47. Rick Fletcher, Roger Degerman, and Dan Michaels, and the whole Fox crew from the Civic Auditorium for championship night. And going to the hoop is Bakkegaard. No, and there's a foul. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, somebody got caught reaching in that time on the drive through the lane. And
where these two high-powered offenses, you get in the huddles, and just like the Fargo South huddle, all they're doing is concentrating on defense and making defensive adjustments.
That's 3 now on Bronigal, and to the free throw line is Bakkegaard, who hits that. I got him perfect from the free throw line tonight. There's a good look at him, the 6'3" senior guard. Hit that killer three-pointer at the buzzer last night for the Highliners that eventually led to this game tonight. And they're going to say that Andy Bakkegaard knocked that ball out of bounds. It'll still belong to the Bruins, but you got to like that hustle. Dobmeyer will take it out on the sideline for the Bruins. He feeds it in to Steckler. Bronigal, Dobmeyer, Steckler, turnaround Jay, won't go, and guess who? The way Terry comes down with a rebound, he gets it up to his brother Tyrone Terry, and the Highliners will try to set things up. Andy Bakkegaard looking around, trying to make something happen. Gets it into the right side, three-point attempt by Terry, not going to go, fight for the rebound, nice rebound, and put back by Isaac Allen, and we are once again tied.
Unbelievable. Great game.
51-51. Stop and pop, and on the top won't go, and Valley will come back. Botman couldn't get her to go. On the side, is that Bakkegaard? No, that's Isaac Allen with the three. And Valley City takes the lead, or expands on their lead. 55-51. Was that a 4-point play? There we go. 54-51. Underneath Botman. And oh my, they're going to call a foul on Way Terry. That's going to be his third.
Take a look again. A good bounce pass into Mitch Botman. And,
I don't know.
He may have gotten some ball, but he also may have gotten some body on that. Mitch Botman, I'll tell you, you can see the build on this kid. Middle linebacker on the Bruins football team. Strongest kid they have on the team. And he was elevated from the JV this year, and he's handled it very well.
He handles that well. As back in the game comes Dan Barstead. Sitting down is Steckler. And we'll go back to Mitch Botman at the free throw line. That one is off, and a big rebound by Isaac Allen. It's 54-52 Valley City as we approach 2 minutes to go in the third. Every Highliner game we have watched and called it this tournament has gone by like the wind. Not a lot of messing around. They just play ball. Tyrone to Way Terry. He was going to go for the jam, and he got hacked by Dobmeyer.
Dobmeyer wanted to travel, but we were about to see a huge highlight here.
Yes, and boy, do you think that would have, look at that, do you think that would have ignited the Highliners and their fans if he would have jammed that one home?
Yeah, it was probably a wise foul. You know, momentum
from a psychology point of view, yeah. Way Terry at the free throw line. Can't get that one. Tyrone, his brother, has been fairly quiet tonight.
Yeah, Tyrone with just 7 points, and Way, I have him, Dan, for 7 as well. So they seem to like to not outdo each other. They're always right next to each other.
You know, they're brothers. They got to live with each other. Way misses both of those. Dobmeyer clears the boards with some authority. He gets it to Bronigal, and back come the Bruins. They can take the lead if they can get a 3 on this possession. They're down by 2. Dobmeyer into the paint. Stop. Boom. Dobmeyer, he is Mr. Everything for these Bruins.
I think he's got the best looking shot in the tournament, the way he gets up and squares himself to the bucket when he shoots.
What a role model for young basketball players in the Fargo-Moorhead area, too. Won't go, fight for the rebound. Bronigal, and he's going to get called.
And he knows it, too, and I think that's number 4 on Bronigal.
You are correct, sir. Here's the replay, and yeah, they're going to say he was going for the jump, but he's going to have to sit down.
That's that last hack that got him. He got away with 1 or 2, and then finally they had to whistle him.
Mark Knudsen into the contest as Bronigals has to sit down. 1:31 to go in the third quarter. Highliners and the Bruins are knotted at 54.
Always tough when you lose your point guard. Somebody that always has the ball in their hands. They're going to have to make a big adjustment here as Fargo South.
And I wonder how the Highliners are going to handle that. Speed to McCullough on the side. Boom.
They handled it pretty well there, Dan.
Yeah, they did. 56-54. There's a whistle.
What they're going to do is they're going to warn the bench and delay the game.
And was it on Way Terry?
Yeah, if that happens again, it'll be a technical foul.
Okay.
It said when you catch the ball coming through the net, I didn't see what happened.
He caught it, and then he slapped it away so they couldn't get their transition game going.
Yeah, that's another noon ball trick.
Naughty, naughty. Ishy, ishy. Okay. Bruins trying to feed inside to Dobmeyer, and he nails it. I tell you what. And look at Valley get that transition game going right away. Even despite having to take the ball out, they get it down quickly, and they are going to say that Tyrone Terry traveled with the ball. Wow.
Well, you'll see it again. He comes here and
1-2,
when he
1-2,
does
3.
the hop step, that's a no-no.
Can't do that in basketball.
Unless you're playing in the NBA. You can use as many feet as you want.
Or Rogers Noon League at Concordia. Oh, boy. Pretty shot there by Josh Lundblad. Has been quiet for a while, and it's a 2-point lead as we're coming up on 45 seconds to go in the third. 2-point lead for the Bruins. Valley moving the ball around. Travis McCullough.
Oh, double dribble.
Yeah. You get caught up in the whole thing right there, and you forgot your dribbler once.
That's a great move. You can get away with it, though.
Yeah, it's not a violation if you get away with it, right? Prosby back in, and both Terry brothers are going to sit down. Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's a great move because you only have one possession left here possibly for the Bruins, and then you get a little extra rest for those guys for the fourth quarter.
Have they sat down at the same time in this tournament, though? I don't think so. I'm not getting an answer on that question.
Well, I don't know.
We were thinking about it. There's a whistle underneath. They're going to call a foul.
I was replaying all the games in my head.
It's on Prosby. It's his third. We'll have to see. It is.
Yeah, Prosby with 3 now already.
So Prosby, Tyrone, and Wade Terry each have 3 personal fouls. And Josh Lundblad will go to the free throw line where he shoots 61%. And that one goes in. And it's 59-56, a 3-point lead with 23 seconds to go in the third quarter. This fourth quarter is going to be a beauty.
All bets are off. I mean, we've seen how quickly Valley City can score.
You got it. Valley's going to get the last shot here.
They seem to excel in this particular area of the game.
All right, they're spreading it out. Guess who's going to get this one? Andy Bakkegaard drives the lane, almost lost it. And does he lose it? Ooh, he finally tips it out. We're down to 4 seconds, and there's going to be a foul called on the Bruins, and Mark Knutson's going to get tagged, I think.
Yeah, that was a foolish foul on Mark Knutson's part here. You'll just see him come in from behind and hack, and really the Highlanders had no good shot at that point, and were in danger of not getting one off at all before the buzzer.
Isaac Allen to the free throw line where he shoots 78%, and they need him here. So he hits 1, and it's a 2-point lead for the Bruins.
Look for the Bruins to get a quick inbounds and try to get Dobmeyer up the court and give us a thrilling shot to end the quarter.
All right. You know they can do it, too. And he nails both of those, says Isaac Allen, and quickly come the Bruins. 2-1, throwing it up is Knutson. Off the glass, won't go. At the end of 3 quarters of play, it's a 1-point lead for the Fargo South Bruins on the AmeriCare Sports Medicine scoreboard. Back with the fourth quarter in a moment on your Fox station.
I'm Mark Martin's #1 fan. See that tire? He won the Hardee's 250 with that baby. I don't know if he can hear me or not, but I feel like I'm the reason he wins. Oh, Mark wins again.
I love Hardee's Frisco Burger.
Mark really loves Hardee's Frisco Burger. That means I love it.
Hardee's Frisco Combo, a big juicy burger served up on grilled sourdough bread plus fries and a drink.
Sometimes I think we're related.
Hi, I'm Frank Casilla from Frank's Auto Glass, and we specialize in auto glass replacement. We don't change your oil or rotate your tires or fix your fenders. But when we replace your windshield, we do it right the first time. We're quick, we're efficient, and we guarantee our work. We don't change your windshield in your home's driveway, but we always do a good job in our heated service bay. Frank's Auto Glass is here for the long run, and our repeat business says it all. Trust your car to Frank's Auto Glass. South University Drive, Fargo.
And 8 minutes away from deciding the East Region champion. This tournament brought to you in Fox in part by Unicell and Trading Liquidation, Arvid Benson, and the Big Lock.
And the final 8 minutes are underway from the Fargo Civic Auditorium on your Fox station. This has been a spectacular basketball tournament. Lundblad has the ball, finds Dobmeyer, 3-point baseline shot. Off won't go. Prosby with the rebound, just about threw it away. And he gets it back to Tyrone Terry, who's been bringing it across consistently for the Highlanders tonight. Nice feed inside to Prosby, a little bit of trouble. Here's Bakkegaard, nails the three! He's got 3 threes on the night, and it's 61-59. Highlanders quickly up ahead to Dobmeyer, and he scores! I tell you what, that Dobmeyer is just incredible.
Yeah, we talked about how quiet he is. He now has quiet 18 points.
Oh, my gosh. What a bunch of great basketball players we got on the floor here, and there's going to be a foul on the Bruins.
That's Corey Solom.
Solom is going to pick up his second personal foul. We're knotted again. I wonder how many times we've been tied.
Oh, it's been
7
quite
or
a
8.
few. By the way, Bakkegaard now has 13 points. Isaac Allen with 12 to lead Valley City. 18 for Dobmeyer, and 12 from Solom, and 13 from Barstead, who's had a nice game.
Kyle Bishop going to the free throw line. He shoots 65%. He had 11 points against Red River last night. He's got 3 tonight on 1 3-pointer.
And both teams shooting about 51, 52%, so it's been a very even game all the way across the board.
This is a heavyweight fight, boy. 1-point lead now for the Highliners with Kyle Bishop's free throw, and he'll get another one. Boy, these guys are cool on the free throw line under pressure, aren't they? This is Barstead acting as a guard back here. Mark Knudsen hustles across, though he wears 21. Nice dish to Lundblad.
It was almost too easy that time for him.
Tell you what, sometimes those are the toughest shots. Okay, Tyrone Terry won't go. Gets the rebound to the Highliners, and they'll start it up again. They've got the lead and the ball. 63-61. High-scoring games. Something both teams are used to, and here comes Adam Dobmeyer. Look at this guy. Gets the hoop and the foul. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I don't think Bakkegaard had established the position. He's barking about it, but take a look again. No question about it. He was sliding in late. That was the proper call and a three-point play opportunity. Just a great acceleration by Dobmeyer to the hoop.
I tell you what, for the Bruins, and with apologies to Carlos Santana, Dobmeyer is the step in their groove, man.
Oh, yes.
He is.
Dobmeyer definitely got his groove back. Not that he ever lost it.
Misses the free throw, but it's still tied at 63. Highlanders back quickly. Cross-court pass. Trying to make something happen. And a whistle underneath as Kyle Bishop went to the hoop.
Yeah, you can pick one of two guys there on the baseline committing that foul. Take a look. Steckler and Barstead getting their hacks in saying,
They gave it to Barstead, by the way. That's only his second. To the free throw line is Bishop again, where he was 2 for 2 just a moment ago. There's a good look at Kyle. Nice. 64-63. We could have an overtime game, Raj.
I'm not feeling overtime tonight. I'm just telling you right now.
All right. Okay. Dobmeyer. Knudsen. Knut goes to the hole. Oh, sweet!
Well, he is quick, though, isn't he?
Absolutely. 1-point lead for the Bruins now. 65-64. There's your Merit Care Sports Medicine scoreboard and a turnover, and guess who picks it up? Dobmeyer. He gets it to Knudsen. Looking. Nothing there, so they'll set it up. Barstead. Dobmeyer. Cross court to Knut. Oh! Fumbled it a little bit. Drives to the lane, and they're going to call a foul on the Highliners. I think Bishop's going to get called for it.
He's not really arguing. You thought he might line up the three, but yeah, there he did. He grabbed him to prevent him from getting around him.
5:54 in this contest to go. My English teacher's going to talk to me about that one. 65-64, Bruins on top. Ball and the lead. Bishop just about got another foul called on him there. Refs let that go. Dobmeyer throws it back out on top. Oh, boy! Corey Solon with the tray, and it's 68-64. The Bruins by 4. Tyrone to the hole. Can't get it to fall. Fights for his own rebound, and it says it knocked out of bounds by the Highliners, and the Bruins will have it.
Bob Succo wants a timeout, Dan. Wants to get this thing back under control. Is he looking for a full timeout or a 20?
It's a full. We'll take a break. 5:33 to go in the game. 68-64. South on top of the Highliners. We're back with more in a minute on your Fox station.
Look for Pizza Corner Pizza in the freezer case of your nearest grocery store and pick out your favorite. Pizza Corner's vacuum fresh packaging is the reason why Pizza Corner Pizza is the best tasting frozen pizza. With large amounts of quality toppings, Pizza Corner Pizza makes a great tasting meal when you're in a hurry. When you serve Pizza Corner Pizza, your kids will say, it's so good. Look for Pizza Corner Pizza at your grocery store or order it at your favorite tavern.
With the winter season here, it's time to check out the Big Lot for a quality pre-owned vehicle. The Big Lot is filled with a great selection of cars, minivans, pickups, and sport utilities. These units are ready to get you through our winter weather. Looking for a special color or equipment? Nearson's The Big Lot has it, or we'll get it for you. And remember, they can help you with financing and have ASE certified service for you. Nearson's The Big Lot, corner of Highways 10 and 75, Moorhead.
The East Region Tournament brought to you on Fox in part by Unicell, Trading Liquidation, Arvid Benson, and The Big Lot.
Terry Brenner hands it to Dan Barstead, and we are back underway, approaching 5.5 minutes to go in this contest. It's a 4-point lead for the Bruins, 68-64. Knutsen's into the game now, and he has played very, very well since coming off the bench.
And the Bruins are in the double bonus now, Dan. They'll shoot 2 anytime they go to the line.
Okay. Steckler into the game now, too, for the South Bruins. Fight for the rebound. Knutsen comes up with his own shot. Whistle underneath. Knutsen goes down hard, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
Boy, he's provided a nice little spark, hustling to get his own offensive board, wildly flowing his body up to the hole and getting fouled by Crosby, who picks up his 4th. And boy, what a job by Knutsen. He hadn't played until late in the 3rd, and he's making his presence felt now.
He sure is. The junior guard from Fargo South at the free throw line, and he nails the front end of that one. He's got 3.
Actually, he didn't check in until the 4th quarter.
Okay. Mike Hendrickson saw something and wanted him in the game.
Well, actually, what he's doing, he's covering for Travis Brondegel, who's on the bench with 4 fouls.
Okay, thanks, Rick. Wow, it's a 6-point lead for the Bruins, biggest lead they've had since the start of the game. And they crash down hard on Wade Terry. Go back to Terry. Turn around, he's double teamed. Still goes up and nails it.
How did he get through that?
He had 24 yesterday against Red River.
That's just pure strength there, gentlemen. That was a great play by Wade Terry.
4-point lead for the Bruins. Knutsen having a little trouble. Gets it to Barstead, back to Knutsen, and they'll reload. Barstead guarded carefully. They get it in the paint. Turnaround Jay by Steckler won't go. Fight for that rebound, and Wade Terry comes up with it, but he loses it. And there's a whistle. Are they going to call Terry on that? Oh, boy.
Tyrone Terry's going to get whistled. He can't believe the call.
And that's his 4th personal foul.
If we have that again, we'll see whether or not there was contact there. Take a look. Yeah, it may have been inadvertent, but I think it's the right call. He was trying to locate the basketball, but he also located Steckler and committed the foul.
Bronigal back into the contest, and a huge hand by the Fargo South crowd for Mark Knutsen, who did a great job while he was in there for Bronigal, who has 4 fouls. There's Mark Steckler, who's at the free throw line, and he can work on this 4-point lead of the Bruins. And he does so.
As I mentioned, free throws will be a big story because the Bruins are in the double bonus, and Valley City is approaching that with 2 more fouls.
Roger, I don't mean to correct you, but actually Valley City's in the super bonus, and South is in the 1-on-1 situation.
My fault.
This is that one, 71-66, a 5-point lead for the Bruins. Andy Bakkegaard on the right side gets it to Tyrone Terry. This is Bakkegaard off the glass, not going to foul. Great position underneath by who else? Adam Dobmeyer, right?
He's just the complete package this year. He was rather one-dimensional a year ago, but he's put his whole game together.
And he is just a junior. He could probably fit into some college programs next year. Dobmeyer, baseline 3, and he nails it. My gosh. He is an incredible basketball player. It's an 8-point lead for the Fargo South Bruins. To the hoop, left-handed, and there's a foul. And I think that's all he was trying to do is draw the foul. Wade Terry went to the hoop. He'll go to the free throw line.
And let's not forget, though, how, it's an 8-point deficit, but Valley City rattled off 17 points in the span of 4 minutes in the first quarter. So this is a team that can come back and strike lightning a few times.
I tell you, I've noticed that Way has gone to the free throw line a few more times than his brother Tyrone. They seem to be backing off of Tyrone when he has the ball. Not trying to foul him, not trying to send him to any more of those free throw lines for any of those freebies.
Got an interesting matchup now. Tyrone Terry on Bronigal, both those players with 4 fouls.
We'll see how the intensity goes between them. What a matchup. This is Dobmeyer on top to Bronigal, who's barking out orders and setting up that offense. Bronigal to Barstead. Terry tried to steal, leaves him open, can't complete. He knocks it out of bounds, and there is a whistle, and it's going to be against the Bruins, and here's where the super bonus is going to come into play because we'll get 2 free throws here.
Yeah, there you see on the offensive glass, Dan Barstead clearly over the back of Tyrone Terry. Good
and
call.
And that's his 4th personal, Raj.
So the foul problems are mounting. Crosby with 4, Tyrone Terry with 4 for the Highliners, and 4 each for Bronigal now, and also Barstead.
Tyrone Terry to the free throw line where we were just talking about him, Mr. Automatic, 80% free throw shooter.
And Lundblad comes in for Steckler.
There's a good look at Tyrone Terry. He is a superb basketball player and a wonderful young man who's got great opportunities ahead of him. And he nails that one, and there's a timeout on the floor. 3:10 to go in this one. The Bruins lead the Liners by 6. We're back with more on your Fox station in just a moment.
See the future, feel the sound, bring it on home from Saddle Sound. Saddle Sound. Set your sights on entertainment, a digital holiday for the mind. Right at home in your theater, on the road during drive time. See the future, feel the sound, bring it on home from Saddle Sound. With a touch of class, Nelson Window Company.
It's Nelson Windows' 44 years of experience that give them expert status with builders and remodelers in the FM area. No one knows windows and doors better than Nelson Window.
You deserve the best and of all the rest. Nelson stands for quality with a touch of class. Nelson Window Company.
2921 Fichtner Drive, Fargo.
And the East Region Tournament brought to you in Fox in part by Dodge, Smokies, Menards, and Cost Cutter.
And we are back for the last 3:10 of this one. 5-point lead for the Bruins, 74-69. It has been a great ball game. These guys are both just fabulous basketball teams, and we know they'll represent the East well in next week's state tournament in Minot at the State Dome. Bronigal, Dobmeyer. Highliners playing man. They've been playing man most of the night. Bronigal gets it knocked away by Tyrone Terry. And it'll belong to the Bruins.
Tyrone Terry is playing a little more of a cushion now for Bronigal.
Still got to hold your breath every time Tyrone goes up. You can't afford for Deer Valley City not have him on the floor.
That'll change the complexity of the game big time. But you catch anything in the huddle? Oh, feed inside to Steckler. Boom! It's 76-69, a 7-point lead for the Bruins as they start to pull away a little bit.
Plenty of time for Valley City, though, Dan. No reason to panic at this point.
Wade Terry to Prosby. Prosby. He gets it nothing but ball. Steckler got nothing but ball. Great call by the refs to not make a call. Incidental contact, as Dave Carlson
I think
calls
Prosby anticipated the contact and just altered his shot. I think that's what happened.
All right, coming up on 2 minutes to play in the contest. South setting up that offense. They're slowing it down a little bit since they got a 7-point lead. On top. They get it back to Bronigal. They'll reload. Solom just turned it back over to Bronigal. Bronigal driving the lane. Dishes off to Steckler. Won't go. And it's Tyrone Terry with a rebound and back on the Highliners in transition. Dish it up ahead. In and out. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. Steckler comes up with it. And now it's 2-on-2 for the Bruins. Dish it off Lundblad. And he is fouled.
Severely fouled.
Big time by Kyle Bishop.
Take a look again. Bronigal with a good penetration, dishing off to Lundblad, and yeah, he was hacked pretty good by Bishop.
Now Bishop's got 4. So Bishop, Prosby, and Tyrone Terry with 4 as Lundblad goes to the free throw line. Dan Barstad and Travis Bronigal both have 4 fouls for the Bruins. Lundblad nails that rascal. It's 77-69.
Well, Isaac Allen's going to come back in, and this gives Valley City another 3-point shooter, too.
And you know that's probably what's on their mind, Raj. Prosby sits down. He did a nice job while he was in there. Lundblad, who has been perfect from the free throw line tonight. And I just jinxed him. Sorry about that, Josh. Okay, final 90 seconds to go in regulation here. It's a 8-point lead for the Bruins. And we're going for the trail. Don't go anywhere. Kyle Bishop just nailed it, and it's quickly a 5-point game. Bruins are going to slow this down, burn some time off the clock. By the way, it's a 5-point game, and that was a 5-point difference the first time these guys played with the Bruins coming away with the win.
If I'm South, I'm not afraid to have Bronigal drive on Tyrone Terry, who cannot foul him.
All right, Bronigal moving it around. Corey Solom, and he calls a timeout.
That's probably a good timeout. I think Mike Hendrickson wants to make sure his guys know exactly what to do with the basketball. Don't take any foolish shots, and certainly don't turn the ball over. But again, I like that matchup with Bronigal driving to the hoop against Tyrone Terry in those 4 fouls, because Tyrone is giving him a cushion when he starts to drive in, and you could get a nice dish off there if you're Fargo South. But again, this is where I like the shot clock too, because if Valley City can hold them for 10 more seconds, they'll get the ball, and it's still only a 2-possession game, Dan.
All right. Reiterating a couple of things. First of all, the representatives, 2 out of the 4 representatives from the East of the state tournament had to play play-in games to get here, including Valley City, who beat Grafton 80-47. But check this out. 3 of the 5 teams in the last Class A poll on February 24th, North, Red River, and West Fargo have all been eliminated from contention at the state tournament. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I guess it's, you know, every year that cliche comes out about how balanced this league is. Well, the proof is in this tournament when you have 2 play-in winners advancing to the state tournament.
Okay, we're ready to go here. The last minute to play.
Watch for South to run a set play here to try to free up Dottmeyer.
Okay. And that's the man I'd want to try to free up, too. What did you say, Ryan? You got 23? Oh, not going to fall. Fight for the rebound. Whistle underneath, and they're going to call the highliners on that.
Well, that's a big call, because that is the 10th foul, and that it will be 2 shots. The other thing I noticed, Bob Succo took Tyrone Terry out of the game so he would not pick up his 5th foul, and I'm sure he'll check him in to play on the offensive end.
And Wade Terry just picked up his 4th foul, so the Terry brothers each have 4 fouls as Josh Lundblad can make it a 6-point game with this free throw. And he does.
That's what you expect from a senior.
78-72. Johnny Schilling going to sit down. And they can make it a 7-point game with this one. And he does so.
That's big, because now it's a 3-possession game, Dan.
You bet. That might have been the nail in the coffin for the Liners. 79-72. 7-point lead. They got to throw it up. They got to do it right now. Try somebody trying to get open. Terry, Wade Terry, it's off, won't go. Tyrone gets the rebound, goes out to 3-point territory, throws it up. They're going to say he traveled with the ball, and that might be it.
That could be it. Valley City's going to have to foul immediately. They're going to make some substitutions so Tyrone won't fall out here. But it's going to come down. Bruins make their free throws. They're going to win this thing.
There's a quick feed. This is Solom, Corey Solom, and he gets hacked by Johnny Schilling. He'll go to the free throw line, and this one might be academic if he can do the job from the free throw line. But what a great ball game.
You know, so many times as the #1 seed coming into a tournament, it is difficult to survive. So I think you have to be that much more impressed by the way the Bruins have survived this tournament. They just destroyed Jamestown. Then last night, their rivals from the north side, they really handled them behind Dottmeyer. And then tonight against the Valley City team, literally on fire. They're about to put this one out of reach.
#1 team from the East is South, and #2 in the final state Class A poll. And I know a lot of people would like to see the Bruins clash against Bismarck when they get out there. And the way things are setting up, if Bismarck wins out there tonight, the only place they'd meet would be in the title game. Valley trying to get a shot off, 23-22, and off of Mr. Terry. Wade Terry lost control, and it goes to the Bruins, and I think this one's in the bag. 8-point lead.
I think it's all but over. But what a tournament for Valley City.
Yes.
Wow.
They turned a lot of people on by their play. Quickly in, and Dottmeyer gets hacked.
Yeah, and isn't it, you know, when it's all said and done, we talked about Dottmeyer and how he was so quiet early. He has 23 points as he goes to the line, Dan. I wish I could have a quiet night like that.
Adam Dottmeyer, such a great ball player, and we'll be able to watch him in town here again next year as he's only a junior. Adam is a 73% free throw shooter, and he hits that one.
And 8 fourth-quarter points.
He has just been spectacular in this tournament and all year long for the Bruins. Both Terry brothers now back in the ballgame for the last 21 seconds for the Liners, and he nails that one. 82-72, 10-point lead for Valley City. I would expect the Bruins just back off and let them shoot.
Yeah, you just give them anything right now.
Bishop throws it up. Not going to go. Steckler with the rebound. Throws it out to Lundblad. Gets it up ahead to Dottmeyer. Dottmeyer stopping, popping. Won't go. Rebound by Bakkegaard. They come back the other way. 2-1. And attempted jam won't go, and it's all over. The final score, 82-72. The Bruins beat the Highliners in a great ball game.
Well, that was an awful lot of fun, Dan, and I think if you're Valley City, you're very proud of your Highliners for the tournament they've turned in, and if you're a Fargo South fan, you're definitely very proud, and you're also thinking this is a team that's going to be tough to beat in the state tournament. In fact, both these teams are going to create a lot of problems out there, along with Wahpeton and Devils Lake, who will also represent the East.
The High School Activities Association is going to make the presentation of the second and first place trophies, and then we're going to name the all-tournament team, which I happen to have in my hot little pocket here.
Oh, you didn't even share that with me.
Well, I didn't want everybody looking at this rascal, so we can look it over here real quick, and I don't think we're going to disagree with anybody on there.
No. The ones with checks are the ones on there, obviously.
You got it. And we'll wait for those to be announced before we do anything. But first of all, the team awards, and that's how it should be.
We'd like to have your attention, please. We'd like to direct your attention to the center of the scorers table, where representatives from the North Dakota High School Activities Association, Julian Bjornson, the superintendent of Grafton, and Bob Toso, the principal at Valley City, will hand out the awards.
That'll be a thrill for Toso to hand that second place.
At this time, we ask that the runner-up Valley City Highliners please come forward.
Disappointed now, I'm sure, but got to be just happy as heck with the way things ended up.
Well, Bakkegaard and Prosby are the guys that go out to get it. And, you know, we talk so much about the Terry brothers, but there's been some pretty good role players on that Valley City team all year.
At 1 o'clock against Minot.
And they will open against Minot. You heard the announcement.
No easy task. And now we're going to listen to the crowd here.
2000 champion, Fargo South Bruins, please come forward.
We got to pick a player of the game too, Raj.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a little clue. We've seen him before.
I don't think I need a clue.
Fargo South will play at 6:30 on Thursday, and they will play Beulah.
I am going to be firmly planted on my couch on Thursday night for that ball game, boy.
Well, this has been a great tournament, and Fargo South earned this championship. They left no doubt who the best team in the East region is at this
Okay, the
moment.
next awards are the all-conference team as voted on by the coaches. Now, this is not the all-tournament team. This is the all-conference team for the season as voted on by the coaches.
And we just found out that Bismarck
To
has
hand
won
out
the
the medals,
championship out
Tournament
west,
Director
52
Gary
to
Hughes,
48
the
over
Activities Director at
Century.
Fargo
So
North.
Bismarck is the champions of the West.
Right, and they'll play Wahpeton.
And John Mortnaby from Fargo Shamley. Would the following players please come forward as your name is read?
Now, these are the East region
From West Fargo,
players, not necessarily
Casey
the
Amundsen.
tournament
Correct.
players.
Casey Amundsen, your first player, and isn't he a joy to watch?
He's a class act. In fact, he got a few phone calls from coaches who were watching the tournament who are very interested in Casey Amundsen.
Casey Amundsen, the tragedy there is that he's not
From
going to be playing at the
Jamestown,
state
Justin
tournament.
Cross.
Yep. Justin Cross, the fifth leading scorer in Jamestown history, and he's going to get a chance to break that scoring record at Jamestown before he's done.
That's right. He's only a
From
junior.
Devils Lake, Robert Remick.
Robert Remick was our player of the game in the third place game.
That's right. All these players making their way towards the center of the court as you see on the TV.
From Devils Lake,
Casey
Jason
Amundsen
Palmer.
you see there. And of course, Jason Palmer, what a tournament he had. That's
From
a good look at
Wahpeton,
Justin
Jared
Cross.
Wells.
Speaking of great tournaments, Jared Wells.
Wells had a great game in the playbacks.
From
this
Grand
morning.
Forks Central,
It's,
John Goring.
And there's a player we didn't get to see, John Goring at Grand Forks Central.
From Fargo North, Tyler Dolan.
Tyler Dolan, the workhorse of the Spartans, had a
So
sensational year.
He's all-state football, all-region basketball. What a great athlete. These folks got to be
From
proud.
Fargo North, Tyler Koenig.
Tyler Koenig making it as a freshman. Look out, EDC.
Oh, man. 3 more years.
And the tough break for the Spartans, you notice he's wearing his glasses tonight, is Tyler Koenig. He had his eye
From Grand Forks
scratched
Red
pretty
River,
severely
John
in
Godfrey.
the loser out game today.
Yeah, and he probably can't wear those contacts anymore, or at least for a couple of days. He never came back either after he got his eye scratched. Johnny Godfrey,
From
is that
Grand
who they
Forks
just
Red
named?
River, Craig Horpedahl.
I missed the one gentleman, but Craig Horpedahl, he had a fun tournament too. He was a big part of the Red River story.
I talked to Horp after the game today. Him and his whole family so dejected.
From Valley
What a
City,
great player.
Tyrone Terry.
Oh,
there's a shocker.
I was going to say the same thing. Oh, I'm going to have to sit down.
What a player. What a kid. He's going to make one college coach very happy someday.
From Valley City, Andy Bakagard.
All right, Andy.
And who will forget his three-pointer that really is the reason why Valley City's in the state tournament, because if they don't make that three-pointer,
From Fargo
Red River's
South,
in this
Adam
position.
Dobmeyer.
Red River won't forget that for a long time.
Adam Dobmeyer, 37 last night. I think I have him for 25 tonight. Wow.
From Fargo South, Corey Solom.
Corey Solom, hot early tonight, finished with 16.
And had a great, again, these are all region, not tournament. This is not the
And
tournament.
from Fargo South, Travis Bronigal.
Bronigal, a great assist and steals leader. And, you know, you mentioned Gottfried earlier. We shouldn't gloss over him, the big 7-footer going to Utah. Red River can be proud of him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your all-conference team for the 1999-2000 season.
I'd like to take this team on the road. I think we do pretty well, even with us coaching, Dan.
And now they're going to name the coach, aren't they?
I think they will. Boy, that would be a tough pick this year. The coach of the year in the East.
Absolutely.
We have one more award, and this is for the East Region Coach of the Year, as voted on by the coaches. This year, there are 2 of them.
Oh, wow.
From Red River, Bart Manson.
How about that? Congratulations, Bart. Had a fine year.
And he is here.
They were the number 2 seed coming into this tournament.
Boy, they had some tough luck losing the double overtime heartbreaker and a tough one to Wapaton today.
Joking with Suko as he walks by, gets the trophy or the award from
And from Fargo South, Mike Hendrickson.
And Mike Hendrickson is the coach of the year.
Well, I think that's a great choice, too. You remember, he loses Chris Olson midway through the season and really puts the team back together in a hurry.
You bet. Didn't skip a beat. They really missed Chris Olson, and I'm sure.
This concludes the award ceremony and the tournament. We thank you for your attendance.
I tell you what, we are going to, we're going to get stats now. We are going to go down to Rick. We want us to come down to Rick Fletcher. Mike, we're going to talk to our director for a second, if you would, before you take a break. So
yeah,
let's see if Fletch can talk to Mike Hendrickson real quick here.
The co-coach of the year here, and Danny Barstead, who had a nice game, will visit with our Rick Fletcher.
Go ahead, Fletch.
Mike, an emotional game, exciting game. It's what all high school basketball is all about.
Well, kind of nice, 82-72. We looked up at the scoreboard and said, man, that's a lot of points for our team to score. But, you know, that's just one of those fun ones where both teams can play a little bit loose and get up and down the floor. And wasn't a lot of defense out there, I don't think.
Your team battled some adversity this year. This has got to be a big stepping stone going into the state tournament.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we talk as a team all year long about, you know, building blocks. And you got to go up so far, and then we go down a little bit. You go through these peaks and valleys. But, you know, I really commend our seniors and our kids that play out on the floor. They just did a heck of a job.
Let's get the seniors over here and see if we can talk to them. Good luck next week, okay, Mike? Dan, come on over here. Dan Barstead gave them a big spark in the first half. They were doing a nice job of shutting Adam Dobmeyer. You seemed to give them a little offensive punch there in the first half.
Yeah, it was inside was opening up for us, so I just took it, and the shots were falling, so everything was working.
It seemed like in the first half, too, when you got your opportunities, Terry was jumping out at you. You were able to get him in the air and go around him a little bit and get that 7-foot jump shot.
Yeah, I mean, he would jump to it, so it was open. I just had to wait.
So now what for next week? What's the goal next week? Obviously, the state championship,
Yeah.
But how do you look to next week?
Well, we just want to come out strong like we did this weekend, and hopefully we'll come home with the title.
All right, congratulations. We'll get, see who else we got over here. Corey Solom or...
You got Lundblad, 44.
Grandma's got to get a
Josh
couple of hugs
come on
and
over
kisses
here.
in
Let's
over
get
there.
Solom, too, at the same time. Hey, as a group of seniors, how important is it to go back to the state tournament as the #1 seed?
It feels really good. I mean, we know at the beginning of the season, if we all play together, we can get there.
Now, I was talking a little bit to Stecco. You guys have been able to have a different person help out every game. The first game, Lundblad had a big game. Dobmeyer had a big game. You came out and sparked them early in the first quarter.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, every given night, someone else is going to step up. It's been like that all year.
So now what do you do looking into next week? How do you prepare for the state tournament coming up on Thursday?
It's going to be hard. I mean, we play a tough team. We're going to have to come out and we're going to have to work on our defense a little better, and we'll come out and hopefully we'll get with the W.
All right, wish you guys best of luck next week.
Thank you.
I'll go back up to you guys for a while.
Okay, thanks a lot, Rick Fletcher. We're going to have our Pepsi player of the game, the stats. Are the stats ready to go, Mike? Well, let's put them up on the board then, the stop-and-go statistics for this contest, and Roger Degerman will walk us through.
Well, stop-and-go stats. Look at the field goal percentage, but then look at the field goal attempts. The Bruins get at least, let's see, about 12 more opportunities from the field there. And free throws, well, Fargo South struggled there a little bit, only hitting 58%, while Valley City cashed in on 78% of its tries. And oddly enough, the Highliners out-rebounded South 38-27. But look at the points off turnovers, and that's what the Bruins made a living on in this tournament, and that's going to be a big key next week. 17-3. So the transition game, really the story in this one, and of course the story again, Adam Dobmeyer with his 25 points, and Barstead stepped up, and Solom, and then that kind of thing, as you see some of the young Highliner fans with that blue hair.
Oh boy,
I hope that washes out for them.
They got to be careful with that hair. You shouldn't mess with that. It sometimes doesn't come back.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to have Rick Fletcher with a couple more players. They're taking the state East Region Championship picture right now, so they're not going to get anybody to come over at the moment. We'll come back with one more interview, our Pepsi Player of the Game, and we'll wrap it up from the Fargo Civic Auditorium coming up next on your Fox station.
The Arvid Benson Spring Bedroom Sale is on right now. Bedroom suites are sale priced from 15% up to 50% off floor models. This total bedroom sale has something for everyone. Complete your bedroom purchase with a new mattress set from Simmons, Beauty Rest, or Sealy Posturepedic. The Spring Bedroom Sale at Arvid Benson. Just one stop for free delivery, setup, and interest-free financing.
Arvid Benson Furniture, a name you know and trust since 1949.
Convenience always 24 hours every day at your nearby Stop and Go. Gas up with the convenient prepaid Stop and Go gas card in $10 or $20 amounts. A great gift idea and perfect just in case. The ever-popular prepaid Stop and Go phone card and Stop and Go's credit card are always ideal for business and area travelers. With 28 locally owned area stores, there's one conveniently near you.
The cold weather is here, and it's time to turn up the heat. For a limited time, Anderson Homes of Topeka is leaving the heat on in select homes. That will give you a chance to enjoy this 28 by 48 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in comfort. Priced now at $40,900, or pay only $316 a month. And now buy a 16 by 80 3-bedroom, 2-bath home for $29,900 with monthly payments only $256. Celebrate Anderson Homes' 50th anniversary and take advantage of these great deals while the heat is on. Stop in this month to Anderson Homes Topeka.
King of the road.
Gentlemen, I'm back down here on the floor with Adam Dobmeyer, who had a great tournament. It seemed like it was a coming-out tournament for you. They stopped you early in the first half. Some of the other guys picked it up a little bit, but it seemed like they were able to free it up in the second half.
Yeah, Trav was driving in and dishing out, and, the shot was there, so I started taking it. They were falling.
Now, what do you do to prepare for next week? Obviously, a state championship would be a great thrill, especially for these seniors. You guys have battled some adversity. What kind of mental aspect do you guys have to look at this?
Well, it all starts in practice. We need to come into that with a good attitude and, work hard. And that hopefully it pays off next weekend.
Hey, gentlemen, I got to tell you a little story. I remember when Adam was a 5th and 6th grader shooting layups with us when I played with his dad on amateur basketball. And I used to block his shot all the time when he was in 5th and 6th grade, but I can't do it anymore.
No, I don't think so.
We wish you the best luck at the state tournament. Thanks, Adam. Back up to you guys.
Thanks, Rick. Come on up here, too, Rick. And we'll go from that into our Pepsi Player of the Game.
Gee, who do you think we should pick on that one? Let's flip a coin. And yeah, no kidding on this one. Our Pepsi Player of the Game, Adam Dobmeyer, 10 of 18 from the field, 2 of 7 from three-point range, 25 points, 5 rebounds for the tournament, gentlemen. 82-point performance. Just an outstanding effort.
Tell you what, we've got to wrap things up.
Come on down here, buddy. Come down here. You make me nervous lurking over my shoulder.
Way too tall there.
You guys got nice parts. I know that.
Let go of them, too. Well, I tell you what, we want to thank a couple of people before we get out of here tonight, and they are all with the crew here with Fox Television. So on camera tonight, Scott Lurch, Kelly Lavella, and Benny Sandhopper, who's holding the camera right in front of us right now. Way to go, Benny. Cable and Stats, Jason Oswald and Jennifer Maas. Audio technician was Marlon Miller. Eric Faulkner was on the slow-mo. Jim Berger was our communications coordinator. Master Control Operations, thanks to Russ Van Winkle, James Crawford, and Andrew Sandvik. Studio director was Rob Yulden. Remote engineers Tom Johnson. Studio engineers Justin Mosier and Earl Harlow. And we wouldn't be anywhere without our producer and our director, the man who talks into our ear all the time, too, Mike Maas. Mike, we can't thank you enough. So great job to all of our fabulous Fox crew. And I tell you what, this coming summer on July 10th, Monday, July 10th, Fox is going to come out with their own newscasts at 9 o'clock, Fox News at 9. That means their own sports team. So this is our swan song. This is it for me, and I'm not sure about you, gentlemen, but I've been with this tournament on Fox Television for the last 12 years, and I want to thank everybody at Fox. It has been an incredible run, and the best to all of the new group that joins Fox Television in the future.
What a pleasure to work with you, Dan and Rick. I've enjoyed it immensely.
Feelings mutual.
All right. For Roger Degerman, Rick Fletcher, I'm Dan Michaels. Good night from the Fargo Civic Auditorium.
This has been the 2000 North Dakota Boys Class A East Region Basketball Tournament with Dan Michaels, Roger Degerman, and Rick Fletcher. Tournament coverage has been brought to you in part by Hardee's, your Northland Ford dealer, Stop and Go, Pepsi, and Merit-Care Sports Medicine.
We now join the following program in progress.
When to stand and lie my ass off like you did. You son of a bitch.
That reminds me of a joke. These two women walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "Get the hell out."
Could I get some extra moustache? Sure thing. Scumbag!
Punch, 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 knee, 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 jack, kick, punch, 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 go, 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 knee, in.
Subway has 7 fresh value meals with just 8 grams of fat or less, while a Big Mac extra value meal has 58. Subway, the way a sandwich should be.
Chew, chew, chew.
There is a wintergreen gum, unlike any other gum. Icebreakers. A wham of wintergreen. Icebreakers, intense mouth-freshening gum.
There have been men who have been burned alive for just a glimpse of what you are about to witness.
The Ninth Gate. Rated R. Starts Friday.
Tomorrow at a special time, what's the first rule of bungee? Bring your own cord.
You're too heavy. It's a glandular problem.
It's a full hour of The Simpsons. Then, over 1.6 million of you voted for your favorite stars. Now, find out who wins. The second annual TV Guide Awards live. It all starts at 7/6 Central tomorrow on Fox.
This is the Fox Employment Connection, your link to businesses now hiring in your area. Get paid for talking on the phone. All America Interviewing Services is now hiring telephone interviewers to conduct phone surveys. No selling. Earn $6 to $7 per hour. Shifts available Monday through Friday, plus Saturday and Sunday. No experience necessary. For more information, call 233-0958. That's 233-0958. Lucas Aerospace Jamestown has several full-time weekend machinist positions open. You must have 1 to 2 years training or experience. Work 36 hours, get paid for 40. Starting salary $11 to $15.86 per hour, depending on experience. Send your resume to Lucas Aerospace, 2604 Highway 20 North, Jamestown, North Dakota 58401. To advertise on the Fox Employment Connection, call 277-1515.
Bad cheetah. See? That's why I'm not a cat person.
Hey! Hey! Want to have some fun? Then get out of your snit and grab a chair and sit, because Fishek's got a brand new game that you just gotta get. Just pull a card that's pink and tell them what you think.
You're a lousy lay, and your sister's even worse.
And then you let them have it if you really think it stinks.
Now me. If your penis were any smaller, you'd be the wife.
Yes, it's Slap Happy, a fun new game for the whole darn family.
My turn, my turn. I'm ashamed to call myself your father.
This one's perfect for Grandpa. Grandpa, you smell like cat pee.
Pull the Slap Happy card and all bets are off. Simply set the timer, and you've got 5 minutes to slap each other silly. Slap Happy from Spishak, the creators of Punch in the Face and Serial Killer.
Hi, welcome to Wiener on a Stick. My name's Champagne. How may I help you?
Let's see. Wiener on a stick, French fries, and lemonade sounds good.
Coming right up.
Oh, and could I get some extra mousstarde?
Mousstarde, huh? Sure thing. Scumbag! Champagne, what happened? She was a 704.
International Jewel Thief.
Aaron Spelling, in association with Lifetime, the Network for Women, presents Champagne. Autumn. Echo. 3 beautiful wiener servers. Part-time mall workers, full-time crime fighters. The Stick Chicks. Tonight's episode, Super-Size Spy.
Sounds like the boss needs us.
Hello, Stick Chicks.
Hey, Dasher.
Here's your assignment. Seems there's a Russian espionage ring across the food court at the Orange Julieta.
You know, I conjectured that something was amiss over there.
That's right. The place is filled with foreigners.
Yeah, and not the Mexican kind.
Echo.
Echo. Your assignment is to go undercover and crack the case.
Anything for you, boss.
Oh, and girls, there's just one more thing before you go.
Yeah?
Change the grease in the fryolator.
Okay, so 1 hot dog and a lemon orange Julieta coming right up.
Echo, don't blow our cover.
Sorry, Champagne.
Janet, here comes the assistant manager. Stick Chicks, I sense trouble.
The counters are a mess. The ketchup bottles need cleaned. Also, to fill rat traps.
With rats?
Echo,
Echo. Echo.
Echo. Excuse me. I have some customers to wait on.
Yep, he's definitely a spy. How can you tell? No one at the food court waits on customers at tables. Wow, Champagne. I guess that's why you're the smart one.
No, Echo. I'm the pretty one.
I'm the smart one.
Oh, right. I guess I'm the lovable goof. Look!
Okay, ladies, act natural.
Champagne, I have something I would like to show you over here by the grill.